Hi, I'm Michael Scope, Metropolitan Campus President. I'd like to take a few minutes just to give you an update on the first year experience. As you recall, about a year ago, we gathered together about 300 people to develop collectively goals for our first year for our students. Those goals were for students to have an orientation to the college, for them to have a structured academic and career plan, for them to be introduced to the programs and services that the college has, and for them to develop the skills that they need to execute on their own plan. There are three components to the first year experience that we developed. The first component was the creation of a mandatory orientation for all of our new students. Second, we created a new student convocation that introduced students to the various career and academic programs and gave them an opportunity to see what's available here at the college. And third was the development of the first year experience course. We had several thousand students go through that course, and the students who've gone through those courses have demonstrated that they have higher success rates both in their academic courses, in their developmental courses, and in their progress towards degrees and certificates. This fall, faculty developed assignments designed to increase the engagement of students with our programs and services here at the college. Those assignments were targeted towards courses that first-year students most frequently enroll in, but they can be used in any course. And so they won't just benefit our first-year students, but really all of our students. It's a great example of faculty leadership that's been at the center of our efforts to improve the student experience here at Cuyahoga Community College, and ultimately increase our students' success.
The passage of the 2014 Tri-C levy with a resounding 58% of the vote was a huge accomplishment of which all of us on the Tri-C team can be very proud. This was not an easy victory. We asked the voters to support one of the largest increases in Tri-C history, a 1.2 mil renewal levy with a 0.9 mil increase. Helping voters to see the value of this investment to our local workforce and economy required the efforts of over 1,000 volunteers, 8 weekends of walking door to door, and 8 weeks of phone banking in the evenings. It also required the campaign to raise $1.2 million to fund media advertising and materials, such as our yard signs and direct mail. The efforts of our Tri-C team through volunteerism and payroll deduction were essential to this victory. We know the college will have future levies on the ballot, and we ask you to continue to show your love for Tri-C through payroll deduction. This sustained effort truly helps during levy years and enables us to shift our focus to sharing our message with the voters. Thanks for all of your efforts in support of Tri-C.
When Dr. Johnson arrived as our president in 2013, his priority on student success and completion helped us focus not only our efforts, but also our outcomes. The primary student completion outcome is to earn a degree or certificate. But we also are tracking other key milestones that students must meet along the way to their credential. First, student completion of gateway or college-level courses in math and English, both which are requirements for the degree. Next is retention, the percentage of new students who start in the fall and return in the spring, and the percentage of them who return the following fall. This year, our fall to spring retention was over 70% for the first time. We measure graduation in two ways. First, the number of full-time students who start in a fall term and complete a degree or certificate in 3 years. Finally, we count the number of degrees and certificates we award each year, with a goal in 2020 to award nearly 4,500, a huge stretch from the 1,700 degrees and certificates we awarded just 10 years ago. Over the past year, all units of Tri-C have developed benchmarks to identify their contribution to student success. There are metrics in this dashboard for finance, for the foundation office, for legal services, and even for the president's office. Everyone has set a goal for this year and next year with a 2020 target for all their metrics. We update the dashboard as soon as the data are available, and the dashboard can be viewed through My Tri-C Smart. In 2014, and again this year, Tri-C was named one of 3 finalists in the American Association of Community Colleges Awards of Excellence in the Student Success category. And in January this year, Tri-C was one of 10 finalists for the Community College Futures Assembly Bellwether Award for Innovation in the Instructional Programs and Services category. Our presentation of the 10-year journey of achieving change through a positive culture was well received, and we will try again next year. So today, as we reflect on the end of another academic year, we celebrate making a measurable difference in our student lives.
One Door, Many Options for Success is a college-wide initiative focused on redesigning the student experience. The design process began by imagining the best possible student experience and using these insights to examine our college process and practices. And we have learned a lot about what we are doing well and what we could be doing better, especially around creating one student record. This candid and sometimes critical examination of our process would not be possible without Dr. Johnson's commitment to student success and completion, and more importantly, to transparency in communications. He has empowered us to act as risk takers in order for us to improve our efforts on behalf of our students and our community. As you can see, this is truly a collaborative initiative with tremendous participation from every facet of the college. Our faculty, staff, administrators, and students have worked together in design sessions, task forces, and focus groups. We look forward to your continued participation. Thank you.
On behalf of the Cuyahoga Community College Foundation, I am pleased and proud of the progress we have made to date as your foundation. Securing support for student scholarships has always been a priority for the foundation. This year, Tri-C Foundation transferred over $1.7 million to the college for scholarships. This is noteworthy since 10 years ago, we were only able to provide $270,000 in support for scholarships. However, this past year, our support also focused on the college's completion program, with completion scholarships providing scholarship support to students who demonstrate a clear focus and grade point average essential for obtaining their degree, and participate in special orientation sessions, academic resources, and support services to expedite completion. Completion scholarships are an additional and vital resource to help our students succeed. 2 model completion programs are highlighted on the screen: the Honors Fellowship Program and the Collection Auto Group Scholars included 49 scholarship awardees whose average GPA was 3.4, and 11 awardees maintained a 4-point GPA. The semester-to-semester retention rate for this group was 100%. Our goal for the 2015-16 academic year is to award 140 students completion scholarships totaling over $700,000. Our donors believe in and invest in our students, and they're excited about our progress to date. They realize that their gifts are truly investments in our community. We thank them and we thank you for supporting our students.
Cuyahoga Community College has 4 Phi Theta Kappa chapters, 1 at each campus. Chapters engage in scholarly research to create and execute an Honors in Action project. They also work with college administration to determine and implement a college project. The chapters submit written reports reflecting their collaborative efforts and leadership development in these projects to Phi Theta Kappa headquarters. Based on their entries, chapters are recognized for their achievements. This year, our students distinguished themselves regionally and internationally and were recognized for the following achievements. At the Ohio regional level, Beta Upsilon Beta chapter at the West Shore campus received Distinguished Honors in Action Project, Distinguished Chapter President Award, and Most Distinguished Chapter in Ohio. Alpha Epsilon Eta chapter at the Eastern campus received Distinguished College Project. In fact, 3 of our chapters took first, second, and third place in this category. At the international level, Beta Upsilon Beta chapter at West Shore received Distinguished Chapter and Distinguished Honors in Action Project. Alpha Epsilon Eta chapter at the Eastern campus, Distinguished College Project. Amongst the top 100 chapters were Beta Epsilon Beta chapter and Chi Omega chapter. At the 5-star level, Alpha Epsilon Eta chapter, Beta Upsilon Beta chapter, and Chi Omega chapter. The 1-star level, Alpha Zeta Delta chapter. The All-Ohio Academic Team recognized 7 of our students as team members placing on the 1st and 3rd teams. One of our students, Hannah Corrali, Western Campus, was recognized as the New Century Scholar as the top scoring student in Ohio, the first time in the history of our institution. We're very proud of all these students, and we look forward to greater accomplishments next year.